Hello, this is the lovely Miss Di, and I had the privilege of conversing with my friend, the lovely Art of Treasury. Hey girl, how are you? And she sent me a video by Lacey Pace. I don't know if that's the correct name, but Lacey. She made a video on the subject called The True Forced Loneliness, and it's some type of theory, from what I understand, that has origins on YouTube, or there's a lot of YouTubers that speak on this subject. And I do empathize with people who feel ostracized by society and shunned and in some type of pariah state. However, I do think that that's a bunch of whining to an extent, and it just needs to get to a place of healing. No one should be to a point where they feel totally isolated, and should not let isolated instances of rejection cause them to feel permanently second class citizens, because that's unhealthy. um, there's you can pray, there's counseling available and support groups, but I would like to point out a few things. Judging people based on appearances and making assumptions based on appearance, and selecting a mate based on appearance is just the circle of life. It's carnal instinct. It even happens in the animal world. Like, there's some birds that display their feathers to attract mates, and if you aren't what the person is looking for, or you don't represent goodness of fit, the person or animal will not choose you. There's a friend of mine told me that his nana told him there's a pot for every lid. So don't be discouraged. It may not be the person that you want. It may not be the person that you imagined. But if some people just let go of their ideas of what, or boxed in to a category of what a mate could be, there's an infinite possibility. There are so many people on the planet, what, almost 7 billion people? And you mean to tell me there's not one that you run across that could be interested in you? I would like to give a little background on my romantic situation. I'm currently single. I haven't dated much. There's not schools of men running after me, but I don't feel inadequate. I don't feel at a disadvantage. I don't feel that I will never find anybody, or no one is ever interested in me. I'm single because I'm selective. And yes, I have had my share of rejection. And there was a point in life where I did not have as high of a self-esteem as I have now. But I don't look at rejection anymore as something is wrong with me. I look at it as God saving me from something I didn't need to be a part of in the first place. Walking around jaded because a few people decided that they didn't want to pick you is not healthy. It's counterproductive. You could be doing so much other stuff with your life. That is what being single is about. Taking the time to be the best you that you can be, and waiting on a relationship to fill a void, you will forever be unhappy, because on some level you will not get everything you need. Even in Tyler Perry's movie, Why Did You Get Married? There's something called the 80-20 rule, and you only get about 80% of what you want and need from a mate in most cases. And I just think it's kind of pathetic to be sitting there, oh, woe is me, wheresoever shall I find a man or a mate. Concentrate that energy on trying to improve yourself, trying to make yourself the most desirable. That doesn't mean go have plastic surgery. That doesn't mean morph into the perfect Stepford wife or husband of what somebody wants. That means heal yourself emotionally, be in a good place, be of sound mind and character and emotional stability, because it's unhealthy to bring all of that insecurity to a relationship. And from my own experience, I have health problems and my own sources of insecurity, and self-esteem fluctuates. But I don't find, I don't feel that I'm doomed to live a life forever of singleness. Um, my Boaz will find me. There's no rush. I'm not gonna expire if I don't have a boyfriend this year. I haven't had a boyfriend since July of 2010. And if the person that's for me doesn't come for another 2 years, 10 years, 15 years, I will be all right. I'm not saying that you all aren't entitled to your opinion, because everyone is entitled to have an opinion about their situation. And I do realize that it can be hurtful when you feel left out of the dating scene. But like as I said, even the most drop dead gorgeous people are unlucky in love. It happens. Heartbreak and misfortune and disappointment happen. C'est la vie. Just pray, close your eyes, try to look at situations from a brighter perspective. See the glass as half full rather than half empty, because all you'll do is stress yourself into an early grave. It's not worth it. And don't be defined by a relationship. You are so much more as people and so special, and you have so much to offer the world. Just the fact that you are children of God speaks highly of you already. So you've already, by being clay in the master's hand, you've already contributed to the worth of society. Please don't let one negative person or a group of negative people tell you who you are just by rejecting you. Don't give anybody that power. As long as you live, please do that for me, because that is putting people on a pedestal. A lot of people think that their opinion matters so much that they will tear a person down. And it is cruel out there in the dating world for a lot of people who may not be as outgoing or as outspoken, or a little bit more demure and quiet about things, and may have difficulty finding a quality person. But it gets better. I'm just here to encourage, but I honestly think that no one should go to bed tonight feeling like they're less than a person because they don't have a significant other. Keep your head up, smile, don't give up hope. As long as you have breath in your body, there is a chance to find love. Well, take care, everyone. Bye bye.